On August 6, Jamaica celebrated its Diamond Jubilee of independence from Great Britain. But there is another country hot on its heels also celebrating its own Diamond Jubilee, the 60th anniversary of independence on August 31, after gaining independence in 1962. To celebrate this momentous occasion, Trinidad and Tobago hosts a series of celebrations filled with pomp and circumstance in honor of the 60th, including the production of a commemorative stamp and coin, concerts and exhibitions, a steel pan parade, and even a television series that explores the country's pre- and post-independence journey. So let's pause for a moment and take a look back and highlight a few of the accomplishments the country has achieved over the years. Regardless of how far we are from our potential as a nation, Trinidad and Tobago still have much to celebrate and be thankful for. Please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for our future videos. The birth of a nation. First under Spanish and then British colonial rule, it was back in 1889 that the two islands were incorporated into a single political entity. Trinidad and Tobago obtained its independence from the British Empire in 1962 and became a republic in 1976. At midnight on 30th of August 1962, the British flag, the Union Jack, was lowered and the red, white and black Trinidad and Tobago flag was raised for the first time. Independence was marked by more than a week of festivities and events across the country. A number of international dignitaries were present for the auspicious occasion, including the Queen's representative, Her Royal Highness, the Princess Royal, who read a message from Queen Elizabeth II relinquishing her rule. Meaning of independence. Trinidad and Tobago becoming an independent nation now meant that Great Britain no longer controlled the affairs of the country. It was now the responsibility of the newly elected Prime Minister, Dr. Eric Eustace Williams, who is often hailed as the father of the nation of Trinidad and Tobago, as the nation's first Prime Minister and the locally elected cabinet. Independence also meant that the country formed its own identity. Symbols like the country's coat of arms, anthem, pledge, and national flag were created to signify the country's shining achievement. The flag, being the most visible, was created to represent elements of earth, water, and fire, which embody the country's past. Black represents the dedication of the people joined together by one strong bond, the color of strength, unity of purpose, and the wealth of the land. Red represents the expressiveness of the country, the vitality of the land and its peoples, the warmth and energy of the sun, and white represents the water by which the lands are bound, the cradle of our nation's heritage, the purity of aspirations, and equality for all. Trinidad and Tobago's coat of arms and national insignia were also given huge significance, taking elements from the country's culture and environment. The palm tree crest at the top of the coat of arms was taken from Tobago's coat of arms before it was joined in political union with Trinidad. The shield comprises the same colors, black, red, and white, as the nation's flag and carries the same meaning. The gold ships represent the 3 ships Christopher Columbus used on his voyage. The 2 birds on the shield are hummingbirds. Trinidad is sometimes referred to as the Land of the Hummingbird because 18 different species of hummingbird have been recorded on the island. The 2 larger birds are the scarlet ibis, left, and the cocrico, right, the national birds of Trinidad and Tobago. Below these birds is the nation's motto, "Together we aspire, together we achieve," which further encompasses the country's rooted sentiment of unity. Economic accomplishments. Since its independence, this vibrant democracy has gained significant control of its natural resources and deployed them to improve the lives of its citizens. Trinidad and Tobago have also seen remarkable achievements in the area of economic growth, averaging almost 4% GDP growth since its independence, above the regional average of about 3.7%. The country has achieved this consistent growth thanks to the discovery of oil in Trinidad and the development of its industrial sector, allowing it to become one of the most prosperous in the Caribbean. The country has also seen remarkable gains in education and is considered one of the most educated countries in the world with a literacy rate exceeding 99%. This exceptionally high literacy rate can be attributed, in part, to free tuition for all children from kindergarten, preschool, all the way to the university level. Cultural accomplishments. There is no question that Trinidad and Tobago's economic and social achievements have been extraordinary. Along with these achievements in the country's economic and societal progress, Trinidad and Tobago has received high regard and acclaim culturally as well. The country's genre of soca is a pride and joy, invented in the 1970s and developed into a range of styles during the 1980s and after. Lord Shorty created soca in an attempt to revive the traditional calypso, and it did. It has been adapted and evolved and has spread like wildfire throughout the Caribbean and been with significant productions from artists in as far as Canada, Panama, the United States, the United Kingdom, and Japan. The country's instrument, the steel pan, has also gained global acclaim as the sound of XX. The modern pan is a percussion instrument made from 55-gallon industrial drums and played using a pair of straight sticks tipped with rubber. Pioneers and innovators such as Winston Spree Simon, L.A. Manette, Anthony Williams, and Bertie Marshall helped grow the steel pan into a legitimate and respected instrument, with the soothing sound it's known for in the 21st century. Today, it's a symbol of pride and resilience for the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago and can be heard in a range of genres other than soca. The country has also produced exceptional artistic music talents like Machel Montano, The Mighty Sparrow, and Billy Ocean. Arguably one of the country's most accomplished artists is platinum record-holding hip-hop star Nicki Minaj, who was born and raised in Trinidad. She is the third artist to have 7 singles on the Billboard Hot 100 at the same time, and the first female artist to be included on MTV's annual Hottest MC list. Nicki Minaj has several other awards, including several BET Awards, a NARM Award for Breakthrough Artist of the Year, MTV Video Music Awards, and more, among several other nominations. Sports. Sport is as much a national pastime as carnival and soca for the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and justifiably, islanders can be proud of their country's sporting achievements in cricket, track and field, and soccer. From way back in 1976, when sprinter Hazley Crawford won the first Olympic gold medal for Trinidad and Tobago in the men's 100 meter, to just this year at the Commonwealth Games when Trinidad and Tobago's team of Gerard Elcock, Eric Harrison Jr., Keon Benjamin Hislop, and Kyle Grau won the silver medal in the 4x100 meter relay. Trinidad and Tobago has had a respectable showing at the Olympics over the years, winning a total of 19 medals, inclusive of 3 athletic golds. The country has also produced leading athletes like Atta Boldon Ole, Lalonde Keeda Gordon, and Keshorn Walcott. The country is also a producer of world-star cricketers like Phil Simmons, Ian Bishop, and Brian Lara, widely considered to be one of the greatest batsmen of all time. Brian Lara, of notable mention, has topped the Test batting rankings on several occasions and holds several cricketing records, including the record for the highest individual score in first-class cricket, with 501 not out, which is the only quintuple hundred in first-class cricket history. Lara also holds the record for the highest individual score in a Test innings after scoring 400 not out against England back in 2004. 60 years of independence is a milestone that requires nothing less than the highest acknowledgements. Coming through the horrors of occupation, slavery, and colonialism, Trinidad and Tobago has fought for their right to self-governance and freedom, and made remarkable achievements along the way. In the words of university lecturer and columnist Gabriel Hossein, independence was not only a historical moment, something that happened and is over, but a continuous and collective act of forging a nation from an unapologetic love for liberty as its meaning evolves over time." Unquote. Perhaps even more than celebration, 60 years might be a time for reflection and regeneration. J-irie Caribbean wishes the people of Trinidad and Tobago happy 60th independence and celebrates with you as you revel in the success and progress of your nation over the years. Let us know in the comment below what you think of this presentation. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell for our next video as we continue to celebrate Caribbean culture and achievement. This is J-irie Caribbean. Thanks for watching.